Today we're going to be talking about ways to add a few bricks when you're building your career. And these aren't really things you know nothing about. This is just a refresher. It's always good to keep motivation ongoing. It sort of puts you back to, that inspirational phase. And that's just what we're going to talk about today. And you know what? When you are building your career, there are a lot of things that can hold you back, and there are a lot of things where you can lose track in your path, not understanding that it's just the small things that you forget to do that could actually assist you in the long run, right? And yeah, this is a very quick one. It's just a few pointers on adding bricks to your career. So the first one is using AI the right way. Okay. Many people use AI as a search engine, as a therapist, but you need to incorporate AI into your job for things like arranging your work and planning. You know, AI has a lot of features, and the best features are like your planning. It remembers exactly what you've done previously and what you're about to do now. So that can help with, your daily tasks. So when you always use it as a tool, it assists you to also, do other things or learn other things while it does this for you. So for example, you have a timetable. You need to complete a few things. Let's say you have a list of 10 things that you need to complete. So you can literally ask AI to break it down for you and put in the amount of minutes that you need to, spend on each task. So literally you have a task planner, you have a project manager, you have all these things in the palm of your hand, right? So don't only use it as a search engine. It is also a very important tool to help you build, your career. So take it as one of the bricks that assist you building your career. And then also read books for leverage, not only for entertainment and for passing time. A lot of times people will just be reading books for the sake of I'm also reading, or "Hey, you know what, it's load shedding, let me read a book." You get what I mean? That is the wrong way to go about it. You need to read books for leverage. Books teach us about psychology. Books teach us about career paths. Books teach us about how to interact with people in certain situations. So it's very important to use books for your leverage, not only for entertainment. Yes, I understand that sometimes you might not want to be like that social media person. When they say brain rot, some people are actually on social media and ingesting unnecessary information, which is brain rot ultimately. So don't read books just for the sake of reading books. Read books for leverage in your career. So psychologically, whether it's technically, whether it's just ways to navigate within your career. So that's very important, very, very important, and make sure that when you read books, you read them to understand them. It gives you a bit of an edge. It's nothing too crazy, nothing way out of line, but it gives you a bit of an edge. Stay technically sharp. I don't know if you guys have also noticed, there's this thing about Microsoft Excel that a lot of people know how to use Microsoft Excel, but not many people. This is just an example. A lot of people know how to use Microsoft Excel, but they don't know how to use it the right way, or don't know how to use it properly, and this is an issue. I promise you, when we start using tools the right way and understanding them, then it allows us to finish our tasks quicker. Earlier on, I spoke about AI. So you can use AI to teach you how to use Excel properly in whatever you are doing. Doesn't even have to be like serious technical things. It can be small things. It can be a budget for, a short project. It can be anything. But learn technologies that go with what you're doing, and learn what tools you can use that are, in tech to assist you with your work. Yeah, it seems like, you have a lot of time to learn things and get better, but if you use technology, you are actually adding bricks to your career, which might help you for later. So you need to build proof, and not just like And by build proof, I mean like have an actual track record of what you're doing and how you're doing things. Like always document what you're doing. Even if it means like just a little note here and there, document what you're doing, because when you document what you're doing, it helps you recall it much better. And I'm also a person who likes to advocate for writing things down with a pen, right? Or if you have a chart in the house, use a chart to write things down. But when you write things down, I don't know what they call it, but there's this thing that happens where you record the information much better and it sticks longer when you write it down more than typing. I don't know what psychology that is, or maybe it's because you're actually physically doing something, and I don't know. But yeah, it gives you that little edge when you write it down. So write things down, write how you did things previously, how you're gonna do things, write the mistakes that happened, so that helps you. To sort of build a track record, as to how we got to where we got to, and it gives a sense of direction if you need to pivot, if you need to move a different direction, or you understand. So always make sure that you build proof, understand the business that you're in. Don't only understand what you are doing and what is beneficial to you. Understand the business holistically, so that if people need to interact with you business wise, or interact with you corporate wise, they are speaking to someone who knows what they're doing. When you understand the business, everyone benefits, not only you, the person who is within the business, but also others who need to understand. It also helps with sales, it helps with marketing, it helps with everything, so understand the business holistically. Build rare skills. So okay, when I say build rare skills, I'm not saying go and get something that's not going to be profitable. Sometimes a skill can be rare, but if it's not in demand, then it's useless. So build a rare skill that is in demand. But yeah, this isn't a long one, this is a very short one. As I always say, knowledge is a powerful weapon. Arm yourselves, and thanks for watching.